इन द ब्रेन। तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन के ऊपर हमारा ब्रेन के अंदर सेंसिटिव पॉइंट है, विच इज मेंट फॉर ब्रीदिंग। तो if the percentage of oxygen goes beyond that necessary in the rest of the body, थोड़ा percentage of oxygen उससे भी ज्यादा कम होएगा तो काम कर लेगा, लेकिन ब्रेन के अंदर वो थोड़ा सा भी जो कम होता है ना, क्योंकि खून तो सारा एक ही जैसा बह रहा है सब जगह पे, बट that percentage of oxygen in the blood and the high percentage of carbon dioxide in the blood in other places may not have so much adverse effect, but immediately the brain cells are very very sensitive to it. तो थोड़ा सा भी ऐसे हो जाता है ना, तो अपना एक रेगुलर ये फीचर है कि to safeguard yourself, it just shuts down for that while. In the sense, all the activities now, larger muscles take away much more oxygen, है ना, तो वो सारा एक्टिविटी बंद कर दिया तो ब्रेन की तरफ, हाँ, तो उसको थोड़ा, हाँ, तो फेंट होना इज एक्चुअली योर ब्रेन टेलिंग योर बॉडी दैट हाँ यू शट डाउन, आई नीड मोर ऑक्सीजन, क्योंकि वो बंद हो गया तो सब बंद हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज अ वेरी natural way your body is protecting you. हाँ. हाँ, no, this is the scientific fact. हाँ, वो ठीक है ना, घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर होती है ना. Homeostasis. Yes, because our body knows how to bring about its own balance. But at the same time, definitely we have to find out and know that the brain doesn't have to do this kind of a thing for itself. Okay, it could be oversensitivity also, कि हर एक को फेंट ही नहीं होता है. इनफैक्ट वो एस्थमेटिक पेशेंट्स को कभी देखा हो तो कैसे ब्रीथ करते हैं वो, है ना, वो कितने, हाँ हाँ, तो that is another thing. In fact, in pranayam, that is the very fact that is utilized for increasing intake and replenishing the oxygen and removing more of carbon dioxide in the body. Particularly बाबा रामदेव कितना प्रमोट करता है कपाल भाती को. What are we doing in kapal bhati? We are not allowing the air to remain inside. हाँ, immediately as you have inhaled, you exhale it. So what it is doing, it is just causing friction up to maybe the pharynx or a little bit into the windpipe. But the air is not allowed to go in and stay in the lungs for the exchange to happen. तो ऑक्सीजनेशन नहीं हो रहा है ना, यानी कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ब्लड में इंक्रीज हो रहा है. That slight increase of carbon dioxide in the blood will trigger the respiratory center in the brain and will bring about much more longer and deeper inhalation, exhalation, improving your whole system. No, faint. Yes. Yes. Internal vital organs will continue. Which can be, they are not threatening if they stop working. They can afford to rest. ऐसा बॉडी का इतना इंटेलिजेंट है. Yes. Yes. हाँ, वो एकदम से टोटल बंद नहीं होता है ना, और ऊपर से there are other centers, nerve centers in the body. जैसे रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन जो होता है ब्रेन तक पहुंचता ही नहीं, उससे पहले एक्शन हो जाता है ना. So like that, there are other what are they? Reflex action happens under the control of spinal cord. Therefore, it is so fast. That is conscious work. But reflex action जब होता है, तो spinal cord takes an emergency decision and then informs the brain. Not in reflex action. Commonly, that is it. But in reflex action, that's not it. Because reflex action में तुम्हारी body ने, brain ने record किया हुआ है, दिया हुआ है, इसलिए तो subordinate है ना. अब जैसे principal बाहर गए हैं, तो major decisions तुम्हारा vice principal नहीं लेगा. लेकिन काम चलाने के वाले decisions तो वो ले ही सकता है ना. कोई emergency आ गई तो ये नहीं बोलेगा कि नहीं, जब तक principal का permission नहीं हो, नहीं करने दूंगा, है ना. Emergency के अंदर certain actions ले सकता है. तो वैसे spinal cord को yes, 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 correct, correct. But if the brain records any incident as a absolute emergency, तो फिर उसका तरीका अपना अपना है. वो lot of people who remain in coma or subconscious for a long time, suspended life, is because that kind of an emergency has been registered in their brain. And this can be trained. Like we know of our saints and sannyasis and yogis who go into trance and in suspended breath, their breath is hardly there. In fact, one experiment was done at the Yoga Institute on Dr. Jaydev also. He suspended his breath in Yoni Mudra, and all the machines were attached to him to record the pulse and heartbeat and respiration, and everything was being recorded. All those machines were showing that there's no life. सबका वो ग्राफ सीधा आ रहा था. He went into Yoni Mudra and suspended all the prana functions. So this is consciously possible. But it has to be worked upon and gradually trained. Commonly, mind का ऐसा ही trigger रहता है. Emergency आ गया, छोटे से के अंदर. जैसे कईयों को एक कॉकरोच कहीं पर देख लिया तो तूफान मचा देंगे, उछल कूद मचा देंगे. It is because they have trained themselves that way. उनके ब्रेन में वो इमरजेंसी है. और हो सकता है somebody सोचे क्या, उसको पकड़ के उठा के बाहर फेंक देगा. So this is the way we need to train ourselves. Therefore, I'm saying I cannot say what exactly could be the trigger. First, of course, we tend to find out the physical trigger. कुछ external trigger भी होगा, जैसे और या फिर internal physiological trigger होगा. So that's what we examined first. But if in your brain this is recorded as to what this happening is something that's an emergency, then your behavior, your body's behavior will be that of emergency. ऐसा.
I think कोई बार एक idea होगा, whenever this might have automatically trained the brain, but since I'm skinny or I don't know why, but एक nerve होता है ना,